Boy, that thing's noisy. Well, first plank off that hickory. We'll have to do a video of cutting one of them. It don't cut bad. I went custom on my on that chain. Granberg's got a chain. Yeah, I just basically copied it. But I come in, I took this rager off, or this cutter, half off, half off. I left one cutter there, made it 10 degree, and then one cutter there, that made it 10 degree. Then I cut this one off, and I cut this one off. They kind of act more as something to pull the shavings out after this one cuts it. And it works pretty good. I've done both. I've done full chisel, I've done skip chain, I've done full chisel on 10 degree and skip chain, semi-skip, both of them on 10 degree. And I know you can't tell a video, but from everything I've ever played with, that just ended up into some nice, it's a nice cut. I think a guy could flatten that out even with just a sander. And it's a good level cut. I know it has nothing to do with the chain, but it didn't wobble on it. All right, I'm gonna set up for my next cut. Got my homemade boat winch on there. Works pretty good, makes it heavier than hell. I was tight to that tree. Whoo-wee. All right, I gotta find me a stick. That's my I don't really have like a camera thing, camera holder. They're probably $5. I'll go get a welding rod out of the truck or something. Welding rods work pretty good. I've used them quite a bit. Yeah. I'll go get a rod. I'll be back. This kind of show you how I set it up. It's kind of boring, but in order to get 2 inches, the best thing to do is have a piece of something that's 2 inches. They got marks on here. They ain't worth a crap, but they get you in the general place. You always want to come back and check it. 2 1/8. That's the worst part. You can't check that other side. Must have had a straight edge on there. All right. Top. Yeah, this one needs to come up. There, you get the idea. I'm gonna shut this crazy thing off for a minute. Make sure we're all in there. Perfect. rough start. Not too hateful. About 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, that rough start there, I don't know if you can see it. Learning curve. That's a 660 Stihl on a 36. I don't know if it's a grand bird or what it is. I borrowed it off a friend. I've had it for a while. He's a good old boy. Out of gas. The oil was almost identically even. So 64 inches. I made 3.5 cuts. 21 inches wide. And run out of gas. 660 Stihl. That sucker is a gas hog. But if I get $1 million for one of these planks, I could buy like 10 gallons of gas. One thing I did too is I hurry up and filled it up. I let it idle and let it run out, so it's a little hard to start. But when you're running them that hard, the heat that builds up inside, I don't want to sound like that guy. Figure it out. All right, I'm going to get at it. It's all hickory. I think I got all I wanted to do today. Need to go home and sticker it up, I reckon. Got some longer ones there. I think they were 62. Heck, I don't remember. I think these are 48. I suppose I need to go home and clean them up and get some stickers under them and go find me a Mexican restaurant or something. Whew. We're loaded up, ready to roll. That's what we're going to do with them for now. Stickered and ready. Oh boy. Come and get them. Here's some cool burl. Somebody needs to come. I think it's ash burl. Kind of bad shape there. I think there's another one over here. Same thing. It's a big old chunk. I'm not even going to pick it up. That's what's left of last year's firewood. Didn't use it all. Maybe we'll have some for next year, I reckon. Let's go eat. Robins. Even saw a red-winged blackbird. Red-winged blackbirds and buzzards. That's a good sign. I saw buzzards too. It's here. I hope everybody's outside. You don't have to be splitting wood or doing any of the fun stuff, but at least be outside. And robins might be getting a little premature. We're doomed to have another snow in March. Get after it. Wow.